Good afternoon, folks. It's October something, and we're here in Annapolis on a beautiful Indian summer day. It's about 80 degrees. We're here for the annual U.S. Sailboat Show. You know, it's a fun place to be. Everyone in the industry is here. It's certainly the biggest sailboat show in the country. And we touched base with one of our old friends from Charleston, Scotty Williman. Scott, it's nice to see you again, man.
Howdy, Clean.
What are you doing, bro?
We're out here in Annapolis, like you said, on a hot day, and we are excited about the new line of blocks we've put out on the market. They premiered last year over in Europe, and you're going to start seeing them on more and more boats that are being built here in the States.
Well, we had a chance to visit with Matsuno, who is the director of marketing for Selden, and he showed us, we visited him in Gothenburg, Sweden, and he showed us the line, and we were pretty impressed with it, although we didn't have a lot of time to visit with him. Hit the highlights of what you guys are offering.
Okay, one of the great things about it, I think, is that we're coming out, and what you're going to get is an absolutely complete line. Going to start with the dynamic load, dinghy block range, going into stuff that we're really being weight conscious with as far as the Dyneema lashing. They're all going to feature stainless steel ball bearings, but what we've done is integrated a ball bearing cage. So where you do have stainless steel and weight is going to be an issue, you've got half as many ball bearings, and that's going to prevent them from ever bumping into one another and causing a jam in a situation like that. If you look down, you've got larger sizes down here going into anything from the singles to up to the triples. Beckett's cam cleats are available on just about every style of them. We've got an auto ratchet feature that's fully adjustable with an Allen wrench in the bottom. You can lighten up the load and turn it into an auto ratchet for a trimming purpose or something like that.
Seems reasonably light.
Pretty light, but it is also reinforced with stainless steel in all the appropriate places. Inside the ball bearing cage, there's a round plate that's going to prevent the ball bearings from ever running up against any piece of polyimide e-glass. Also in the feature, we've got the backstay tensioner blocks. It's got a deep V sheave meant strictly for a wire application. And we've got that in a number of sizes, so that can go from boats anywhere from 30 to 65, 70 feet. Moving on down here, a lot of the same stuff, but we've got a lot of cool features on these blocks as far as they're good for either a swivel or a locked function just by sliding that button through. One of the nice things is you've got a stainless steel reinforced cheek throughout. You've got a recessed area right here to prevent the line ever from being able to jump off side to side. And you've got nice little features like max line diameter and safe working load written right on the sheave. Going on down, some more of the flashy dinghy stuff. Mast swivel. Got a really nice deck swivel here, which you're going to like because it's supported 360 degrees around. Not ever going to pop if you step on it and snap it. There's 3 attachment points.
And then you just have these little Allen screws.
The 2 Allen screws you can set into 16 different swivel positions, so you're going to be able to really change the function of that block depending on where you're going to be trimming from.
Pretty sweet stuff. I know Matsuno told us that you know, some pretty hardcore sailors and engineers worked on this stuff.
This stuff has been in the works, I think, for about 4 years now, and I think those guys spent a lot of time, you know, breaking the stuff, blowing stuff up, just so you'd end up with a product that's consistent with the Selden reputation for quality, and it's going to last years and years.
And we have a lot of pictures from the Selden factory, and if you could see how incredibly organized it is, and just what a sick operation it is, I think you'd understand that they're meticulous, and we are expecting some good things out of the blocks. It's nice to see a new player in the market, you know.
Great. Well, thanks a lot.
Well, wait, hang on. We got another question for you now.
Okay.
The other big news from Selden in the last year is you guys, I think, bought into and then absorbed a carbon mast shop in the UK. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, we're now winding all our own carbon spars in the UK, and they're coming over to the US in 2 parts, and they're spliceable. It's a dry fit splice, and it goes up without any attaching and any screws, epoxy, or anything like that. And you see it in the Annapolis show on the Santa Cruz 37. We're real excited about that boat. It's going to give us a lot of exposure in the sport boat market. I think it's going to be a good thing for the company to now be able to have even broader of a range of spars.
What else are you? I know one thing that you guys may be interested in, you viewers, is that Selden is showcasing its new spars on Robert Greenhalgh's 18-foot skiff effort. which will be seen in the J.J. Gilton in the World Championship down in Sydney shortly. and Rob is a friend and a great sailor. So you know, it's definitely a different tack he's taking with this spar than everyone else, and it's going to be interesting to watch. What other new boats are the Selden carbon spars going to be on? That you know of? Or?
Off the top of my head, here in the States, there've only been a few. There's a couple 36.7s. There's an Arcona up in Chicago, just brought a nice big one in. And then as far as the Santa Cruzes, I think they've got a lot of boats coming off the line, and I think they've got a whole bunch sold already. So we're busy putting those together and getting those guys down to the factory as quick as we can. And I think we're going to see a lot of really nice things out of that boat.
All right, bro. Well, we'll be watching. Thank you for the interview, and have a great show, all right?
All right, cheers.
Cheers.